So I'm making this video for a technician at Surefire. I talked to him the other day. I was wanting to know if the X300 Ultra, the UB model, you can see this is the UA, if the UB model would fit my hk45 compact. You can see it has the 3 Picatinny slots. He assured me that if the UA will fit, the UB should fit. Now this has a universal key. I'm going to show you, if I can. This is my buddy's Surefire. It's the real deal. Let me see if I can pop this open. I don't know if he had me do this to authenticate one, and I'm just going to try to do this to authenticate the other, or this one. So hopefully this lets the technician verify this is not a clone. And let me try to get these batteries put back in. Okay, so on with the test. Oh, by the way, I have the spacer out. So with the spacer out, if the distance from back here to this key is the same on the UB, if that distance is the same, it will not fit. Will not fit by a long shot. Now I'm going to see if I can do this. I'll use a paint pen here. The slot, the last slot is right here. So, I don't want to mark my buddies up, but you can see where the key is at, obviously in that square. That's an easy 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. Well, probably 3/4 of an inch, to be honest with you. That's how far that's off. So that's why a lot of guys that have this pistol, they mill this key off and they make another key and they move it on here and they pin it and epoxy it in place. It's just not going to happen. So that's just a heads up for the service tech and the people out there. The X300 Ultra, and to the best of my knowledge, the X300 Ultra Bravo UB, there is no possible way, if these distances from here to here are the same, no possible way that light will fit your gun from just we're gonna just rough guesstimate this. That's about center to that Picatinny slot. From the bottom of the trigger guard to the middle of that slot, we're looking at 5 and 5/340. So I guess you couldn't do that. So I think this back piece sticks out a bit and bumps up against that. Kind of. Let's see, what would that be? Again, this is just an eyeball. So roughly, at the end of my rod is where the key needs to be, give or take. So yeah, 1/2 inch or between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch. So there's just a short video. For you guys out there, the reason I don't just buy a UB, try it, and if it don't work, send it back, is because the majority of dealers, whether it be Amazon or eBay, most of the people I see, they want you to pay a 20% restocking fee. I don't want to. I had a Alpha model. I had this model once before. I modified it to fit the 45 I had before, and even though I modified it and it locked on and it fit, it would always bounce off. So I don't want that issue. I don't want to get another UA, modify it, and be dissatisfied with it. I also don't want to blow my money on a UB and it not fit, and there is no way to modify that. So, you know, maybe Surefire can listen up and maybe make something, whether it be a new HK only plate with a built-in key back here, or maybe make some sort of adapter that we could thread on that will allow us to mount the X300 to the HK45 without going to buy a USP, Surefire USP rail adapter, because I already have a Picatinny rail. So there you go. That's proof, unless there's something I'm doing wrong. Like I said, I've got the spacer out, but that's proof that this will not fit this pistol.